Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my shop my stash for the week. We're going to go through the products I chose last week, what I thought of them, and we'll be picking new products to use this week. How was your week? It's Friday night, filming this video, going to get it edited and uploaded for you guys to watch. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I upload 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first product I have in here is the eBates Luminous Foundation. I have the shade 210 and I love this foundation. It looks super pretty on the skin. Medium coverage. It just doesn't look heavy or cakey or anything like that. It's so beautiful. Definitely a favorite foundation I do have in my collection, so we will be putting that away. These are all Project Pen items. So, 2 mascaras this week. The AOA Fat Lash. I don't really like this. I don't know. It's okay. But this one right here is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And it's starting to flake. So I think I'm going to leave it in another week. And then I might have to declutter it. And I looked up at Ulta when I bought this. And I got it in November. So who knows how long Ulta had this. But it's starting to flake on me. So again, I'm going to use it another week and then declutter. For eyeliners, I had... Oh, this is Project Pan. Okay. I have an LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner in the shade Blaze, I believe. Yep, Blaze. You guys know I love those. This is the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Melon. Super nice. And then lastly, the Artista eyeliner pen from AOA Studio. These are one of my favorite liners that I have in my collection. Only $1 and they're super pigmented. I'm going to leave this in another week. I actually really was hoping I had purple liner. I think I'm going to be putting those like up here because I need those liners in my everyday use for sure. That's Project Pen, Project Pan. What is in Project Pen in here? Let me take everything else out. For lippies, I use this Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. I actually used this a few times. I want to use it more. I did like the formula, but I felt like it was a little drying on the lips. Have you guys tried this out? What do you guys think of that? And then this one's the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. It's pretty pigmented. It's pretty comfortable as well. We're gonna put that away. For eyebrows, I had the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 5, and then the Joa Beauty Precision Brow Pencil. This is in black brown. They work pretty well together, and I enjoy those. So I'm gonna put those away. For primer this week, I had the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. This is really nice. It definitely like hydrates the skin. I felt like it made my skin a little smoothing as well. I really enjoyed it. And something that was probably more pore filling is definitely this one, the AOA No Pore Face Primer. This is really nice. I'm actually surprised how much I actually like it. It is a silicone-based primer. Says it minimizes the appearance of pores, mattifies the skin, and creates a smooth canvas. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought my skin looked, it wasn't like overly matte or anything, but it definitely does blur the pores. I really enjoyed this. This was really nice. Powder this week, I had the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass powder in translucent. This makes my skin like smoothing, and then also it makes it long lasting as well, the foundation, so I really enjoyed that. For concealer this week, I used my Jouer Essential High Coverage, and I have the shade Creme Cafe. This is really nice on the under eyes. It has hyaluronic acid in this, I believe. Yep, it does. It's a soft matte with hyaluronic acid, and I really enjoy this concealer, definitely. This is the second one I've bought in. I finished one, and I bought another one. I like really enjoy it. This one isn't Project Pan. I use this for bronzer, the Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in Sweet Tea. Really nice and glowy and pretty, not like overly or glowy or anything like that. It's actually really nice. Down here were my eyeshadow palettes. The first one was the ColourPop Plush Like Me palette. Oh my god, I enjoy this palette so much. I love the color story in here. Like, these are my kinds of colors. I love this like weirdy or brown mustardy kind of color. Like, I really enjoyed this palette. The quality was super nice. This is a really good palette. If you're eyeing it, I say get it. It's nice. Bad Witch Club by Give Me Glow Cosmetics. This one's really pretty as well. Maybe if I can open it. I did not use this color. This one. I think that's it. I don't think I used this one either. I used these 2 shimmers for sure. I went really light-handed instead of going like all over the lid with the shimmer. I kind of just did kind of like pops on the eyes because I would like smoke it out. So I'd apply a color in my crease, I apply a deep shade on the outer corner, and then I kind of went in with the Plush Like Me lighter shimmers on the lid, and then like out here I would put it in between the lid shade and the outer corner shade, and it kind of gave like a really pretty pop of color. It was really nice. I used this as blush one day as well, and it was actually really pigmented and really pretty on the skin. I really like this palette. It's really pretty pigmented. I love like the color story. The eyeshadows are a little on the bigger side, but overall, I think it's a really pretty color story, and I love the formula as well. For blush, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I didn't get enough use out of this, so I'm going to leave it in another week. The BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle Palette, and it just looks like this. Again, I'm going to leave it in another week. The Sleek Makeup Solstice Highlighter. I now kind of know why I got rid of it. I don't know. I didn't think it was that great, and I decluttered it, and I just had it in my collection or in a drawer of decluttered makeup, and I decided to bring it back. And like, honestly, it's okay. I don't know. I'm just not loving it. It's okay. It did look pretty on the skin, but it was just a whatever highlight. This one, on the other hand, I love. The Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder highlight. It's very pretty. This is in the shade Mars. It doesn't look this pink on the skin. It's actually very beautiful, and it might have like a hint of it, but as you can see, it's not pink like it is in the pan. It's very beautiful. This is one of my favorite highlighters in my collection, and we are gonna put that away. So we are ready to go ahead and shop my stash. We are gonna pick one palette from the new makeup drawer, and I want to pick an older palette. While I was editing my eyeshadow palettes I tried in 2021, I was like, I haven't reached for a lot of the palettes in a while that I ranked in that video, so I want to use an older palette. I feel like I've been using just like new palettes recently, so we're gonna go ahead and shop my stash. Okay, so we're gonna go into the new makeup drawer. The makeup drawer is full. I did pick these two products up a few days ago. A lot of people have been raving about this. I'm sure I have a friend that raves about it, and also Tati, I believe, raved about it as well. This is a Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is in the shade Light Medium. I did open it up, and it looked like it would match me. Kind of swatched on the back of my hand, and it looked okay, so hopefully it does match me. And then I did end up picking up another of these e.l.f. concealers, because the one that I had was separating. I had a white like pigment line, and then also up here it was like you could see it from right here, and then also like there was a big chunk of white like up here. So I decided to declutter it, and I purchased a new one. And yeah, this is in the shade Medium Warm. So we're gonna use these two for the week. And then the palette that I want to use from the new makeup is this one. I got this during Black Friday, and I have yet to use it. So this is a Nomad Haunted Europe palette. It's so pretty. I have yet to use it again, and I just think it's really pretty. I only have tried one palette from the Nomad. How cool is the packaging? Brand. And I really liked it, but I had decluttered it because I had a lot of satin shades and I was missing the mattes. But this one has a mix of satins, shimmers, and mattes, so I'm excited for this color story. And again, we are definitely going to be picking a palette. Let me go ahead and swatch. Ooh, that's pretty. And then this color's calling me, and this one too. These are pretty. Okay, so those swatches weren't the greatest, but we will not judge a book by its cover. We will use it on the eyes. I'm sure it'll be just fine. So we're gonna take this palette as well, and then I think this might be it. Maybe. What is over here? These are red lipsticks. I don't think I want to use lipsticks. These are mostly eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, I think that's it from in here. So we're gonna switch it up and start in this side. This is the lipstick drawer, and I want to take, oh, I did leave my Maybelline lipstick in from last week, and I think we are also going to take maybe a gloss, one of these. I think I want to take this orange one, and this is in the shade Cheeky, so we're gonna take this fancy gloss, and I think that will be okay for now. And then the palette I want to use, I think I want to use the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. It's been a while that I've used it, and you can tell it doesn't look used very much. So yeah, we're gonna take this palette as well. That should be good. For setting spray, I'm just gonna reach over here and grab it. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury airless. I tried to say airbrush and flawless at the same time, so I said airless. Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I feel like this doesn't last very long, but the mister's so fine. Maybe I'm just using too much because you can barely feel it on the skin, but yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go into the first drawer. Okay, so I do have one mascara, but we're gonna pick another one. Let's go ahead and take the Lancome Hypnose Drama mascara. And then for eyebrows, I'm gonna take... We'll take both ABH brow pencils, the Definer and the Brow Wiz. And then concealer, I have the e.l.f. one. And then eyeshadow primer, I'm gonna focus on my Project Pan one. That's the matte, Ulta Beauty matte one. Primer, let's take... This is pore diffusing. I think I'm going to take this one. The All Nighter Face Primer by Urban Decay. For powder, let's take the Urban Decay one. This is the All Nighter Translucent Powder. This one's actually pretty good, so we'll take the All Nighter. My eyes went straight to the Huda Beauty one. I can't help it if that's what I want to use, right? What have I not used? Let's use maybe the e.l.f. bronzer. I used that recently. Actually, I'm going to take this Too Faced Sweetie Pie. I believe it's a bronzer. Yeah, Radiant Matte Bronzer. I'm going to take this. Blush. Let's go ahead and take... I think I'm going to take this Chantecaille cheek blush, cheek shade in the shade Grace. It's just like a nude kind of color. And then I'm also going to take the LA Girl blush, just blushing in the shade Just Bare. It's just like a nude color. That should be good. Highlight. Let's take... These are highlighters. I'm gonna bring this in. It's a little too much for me for highlight, but I can use this as eyeshadow. So that's pretty. We can take that. And then we could also take Milk Makeup in the shade Iced. I feel like I need one more highlight because that's champagne, maybe like a gold. You know what? I'm actually going to take my Natasha Denona in the shade Light. We'll have two champagne ones. Why not? Well, this one's more lighter than that one is. Okay, we'll take both of those. Okay, I'm going to take my purple liner. We definitely missed this last week. And then I'm also going to take this bright orange liner in the shade Outrage. Very fun. And I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a purple. LA Colors eyeliner in the shade Enchanted. Right there, and that will be good for the week. blush. So we're going to put these back. Those are all the products for this week's Shop My Stash. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.